Yo, coming in here. All right, buddies. The desk is a mess. I want to get this done though, but we have the camera facing the other way. Oh, look at here. I got my knife. Unboxing. How's everyone doing? Always hope that everyone's doing okay. Okay is great these days. You know what I mean? Okay is great. Let's put these off to the side. Put these off to the side. My Shalimar Essential, what's it called? Finally came in. And L'Essence, I'm sorry. Finally came in from Neiman Marcus. She said, my SA, who I, full disclosure, maybe I'll just say it for last, it's not professional. I kind of like her. She's Eastern European, Moldova. She's more Romanian than old Soviet Union, so you guys know more than me. But she works the Guerlain counter. If you want to check, she's nice, and she let me go back there. She's in my live at the Guerlain counter, and I just went in there rolling, and she didn't care, you know. And I'm smelling Rose Barber for the first time. She gave me this, so she had to order this, even though they had the Shalimar display, L'Essence. They don't stock it, and I don't know if this is going to hang around. Okay, that's the thing. Here is. I got this not too long ago from Madame Mitra, my Mitra. It's a similar box. You know what? They are the same exact size. Okay, I was wondering that. So, who knows what LVMH will do? Okay, and some say, I heard one of my friends say that they're just going to slash and discontinue everything. So. She ordered it. I figured it was coming from California. She said 2 to 3 days. I go, get it out of here, you know. But it took more than a week, and I can't get in there unless it's the weekends anyway. But it turns out I rushed home. I left work a little early on Friday, and I got in there at even before 6. And she was there. She's very sweet and very smart. Nursing or medical college in Russia, USSR, and I think peach is her color because she had peach kind of makeup, and her lipstick was, I could tell it wasn't your usual cheap lipstick. It was like a Guerlain or Dior or something, and it was like Peche Mirage lipstick. So, you know. Nothing big and fancy. I remember my OG, my Shalimar, I got it at the drugstore, and the box was very simple. Nothing, you know. I think Dior boxes are better, like Dior own. But bam, here we go. I got the small size, and I know what it smells like already. I've worn it once or twice. We'll see how the bottle goes. We'll see. I've worn it once or twice and wasn't wowed by it. I was wowed by this. This is Millésime Jasmin, or Jasmin. This is the EP. And while I was at Milana's counter, Milana from Moldova, she speaks Romanian, a little Russian, Moldovan. See, I'm not an expert. I sniffed the EDT for the first time, and I like that. And I like the EDT, I mean, better than this so far. But, oh, look at that Gen Z font. Look at that. Let's see if they'll tack on. I've already let young kids smell this, and they're like, yeah, grandma still. It's grandma. But anyway, I have this, the Jasmin, the Millésime, the Mitra Millésime on right here. And, it goes, man. It's got that Shalimar sexy growl with an added, I guess, Jasmin, but vanilla. And look at that punch bowl crystal. Look at that. I got 3 of them, and that'll do it. I mean, 3 of them will do it. You know, I like my symmetry, and that'll bookend my, this could be my last purchase. So anyway, I was genuinely excited about talking to her about the old Soviet Union and all that, and I, you know, bottom line is, she's interesting. I like her, and she's attractive. She's a knockout. I mean, I seen in her text photo, or avatar is a picture of her like years ago. You could tell, but I go off the subject. I mean, she looked like a supermodel, but she's real nice. And I already got kind of like politely blown off because I mentioned I'd like to get to, you know, because she goes, you know more about Guerlain than I do, and that's not saying that much, but I know people who know about Guerlain, and she didn't even know about Tonka Imperial. So when I picked this up, I sprayed Tonka Imperial, boom, there and there, so she could smell it, and then said, hey, how about a cup of coffee? You know, if you have on a lunch break or whatever. And she goes, you are so very nice, thank you very much. But I think maybe that's the Moldova way of blowing people off, of blowing obnoxious Americans off. Like, but she's not wearing a ring, and I have no idea, you know. So if you don't try, you don't get. So I kind of broke that up twice. So she knows that there's a coffee shop right there in Neiman Marcus, you know, where you get cake and good coffee. A cup of coffee probably costs $9 in Neiman's. So who am I talking to? A bunch of friends here, so I can tell it's some personal stuff. So here we go. The Shalimar. Someone stamp note this. It's not till 7 minutes that he starts spraying the fragrance. So I have the Millésime here. We'll go here. So she gave me a 2 ml sample, so I wore that in the meantime. And, you know, so far, this is not better than my EDP. And it's certainly not better than my Millésime Jasmin. But here we go. The clock starts now because I have the bottle. And it is a beautiful bottle. I really do like it. It's a fruit bowl. It's a fruit bowl looking, you know, like 2-dimensionally. So the fruit bowl is supposed to be like this, but that's what the Shalimar crystal is supposed to depict, if I'm not incorrect. Okay, so there's my triple right there. It smells good, but it's missing. What did I just say? That I just made that up in the beginning. That sexy Shalimar animalic growl. Look at the color. Oh man, the lighting's good right now in the room. So this is nothing special. I just got this at a great price. I forgot, maybe in a drugstore, chemist, or online. This is the EDP. So yeah, I let her know too. It's just like, it's I like the regular Shalimar, the EDT and the EDP better. So this is the Millésime. So very, very first impressions. I like this better than this. And I don't know which one I like more of these two. I mean, to wear, I don't know. I like wearing this. Grandma-ish is good. Grandma-ish is good. So there you have it. There is the Guerlain Shalimar 100-year celebration release, and it's called L'Essence. And I'm late to the game, but I like being late to the game. I like feeling a situation out. Sometimes I buy a bottle on hype. Sometimes I never buy one. But there's the real sizes. But I wanted a third Shalimar to finish off my collection. So I chose the smaller one. I thought about the big one, but I'm not gonna, you know, hopefully I'll be able to decant this and give it, you know, as gifts. And I don't know, who knows? Maybe I'll go back in there and talk about Rose Bar Bar with Milana, because I did like Rose Bar Bar. I sprayed my Angelique, the Angie Black that they have there. It smelled the same as I do, maybe a little different, I don't know. And the SDV, I'd have to compare them side by side with my SDV. But I told her again and again, it's a tragedy that Tonka Imperial is gone. She didn't even have Joyce Tuberose there. What they're pushing there in its own case, away from the counter, is vetiver, the new vetiver one, the Fauve vetiver, vetiver Fauve, and I smelled that just off the bottle once and twice. I didn't spray it on my skin, and I'm not interested in that in the beginning. I'm not surprised that I'm not interested in it, but that's how it goes. So, but I'm glad to have this 21st century release, 2025, of a Shalimar as they say in Toronto with their accents. There's the actual sizes. This, what is this, 90? And these are, I didn't even look. Is it 50? Is it 50? I don't know. I don't know. So thanks for joining me. Damn it, focus. Thanks for joining me, and I'll get back to you maybe with the impressions or what I really think about this L'Essence. Very happy to have it, and it's just beautiful. And look at the color. Let's compare these two colors. Slightly different. Slightly different. Look at the richness in that one. But this one is, look at that golden hue. This one still has the growl. Oh yeah. 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 This one's better. This one's better. So talk to you later. And I like my triplet. What about you guys? You got who's got like 7 of them? You know, we know a couple of people that have a lot of them, different concentrations, but some people have lots of concentrations of Shalimar, but they don't have the L'Essence yet, and they don't have any of these Millésimes, or they do only have a couple. Some people have every one of these, and those are the people I depend on as a member of the FRAGCOM. So that'll do you, and I bet these will not go on, and I bet they'll go away and be discontinued, and they're only limited. So this is some kind of a facial wrinkle thing, which is probably not too cheap, she said. I could have this or some kind of a scalp oil or something from Guerlain. I wouldn't mind having a, even though I wouldn't wear it, that Peche Mirage peach lipstick that she was wearing. So anyway, I'm out of here. I'm getting myself in trouble. Talk to you later, and I'll give you any updates. See it.